Hi everyone, Dr. Remy from Pain Free and Fit. Today, a great video for those of you with low back spondylolisthesis. We're going to be going over how to do standing shoulder presses without aggravating your low back condition. Hope you enjoy. So as we have mentioned previously on the channel with spondylolisthesis in the lower back, many times patients with spondylolisthesis have pain with too much extension. When the curve or lordosis in the lower back increases, meaning the tailbone rocks upwards or pubic bone down as we go into an anterior pelvic tilt, or when the upper body, the torso, leans backwards, it increases that lordosis and helps mechanically to shear that vertebra more forward, which many times irritates discs, facet joints, and other soft tissues. So with shoulder pressing, what we have to keep in mind, especially standing, when you sit, you typically have a little bit more tail under posture. So that typically is going to be a safer position to do overhead shoulder presses. But many people like cleans and presses and shoulder presses. So as we shoulder press and the weight goes up, we have a tendency when the shoulders start getting weak at the end of the set especially, or if we're using a lot of weight, for the upper pecs to want to help in. And the way this happens is the body will typically lean backwards to recruit more pec muscle than anterior and lateral deltoid with this particular movement. So as you go on in your set, the further up you go, you need to make sure that you keep some abdominal tension as if you're doing a crunch, where you're keeping the bottom front of your rib cage crunched down. And it also helps if you use a split stance with one leg back, because that back leg is going to act as an artificial post to the motion of wanting to lean back. Now, the other thing to keep in mind is to make sure you have a neutral pelvic tilt while you're doing your presses, keeping that leg back with the ab tension. Now, neutral pelvic tilt is going to be different for each and every individual person. Remember, if you have too much tail up or rocking your pelvis forward and you start to feel a little bit of lower back pain, that's one extreme of your neutral range of motion. You don't want to go into that much motion to cause pain. And conversely, if you tuck your tail under to decrease your low back curve, at a certain point you may feel a little tug or pulling or stretch in the back. That would be the other extreme of your neutral range of motion. So while doing these presses, you want to keep your pelvic tilt or anterior pelvic tilt, posterior pelvic tilt position in between those two extremes. That's the safest. It's the midpoint between too much tail up causing pain and too much tail under. So as you're doing that, you're particularly emphasizing that as you get into the upper half of the motion. Because remember, when you're lower down, you're not going to have as much of a tendency to lean back. But it's that last 50% or lockout phase that the body wants to lean back to lock it out. That's where the shoulders are weak. That's where the pecs are trying to come in. And you want to try to negate that extension effect and aggravating your low back pain. Now, another option for standing shoulder presses is to use a dumbbell. When we use a one-arm shoulder press with a dumbbell, we have a tendency to lean sideways as the weight gets heavy. So as we're pressing overhead, the tendency is to go sideways and not going back as it would be with two arms. So that's another option to use, again, holding your neutral spine position as you do this. If you've enjoyed this video on shoulder pressing for low back spondylolisthesis, subscribe to our channel. Got a lot of great videos out there to help you with your training, as well as healing exercises. Questions or comments, write in. As always, I'll do my best to answer. And remember, if you're looking for a great program to figure out how to self-analyze your biomechanics as they relate to your spondylolisthesis pain and how to build your own self-rehab program and get back into working out without hurting yourself, check out our Fast Track program for spondylolisthesis available at painfreeandfit.com. I hope this video on shoulder pressing and low back spondylolisthesis helps you with your chronic low back pain.